big ideas and so exciting. I quite like maths. It's like I do stand-up comedy and that for a job, but my real passion is economics. Can I share? I mean, some of you know that because it's not a secret. It's a matter of public record. I won the economics prize in the 6th form. Yep, I did. I know. Yeah. It was at Horowhenua College in Levin in 19... And I still love maths. I find it really comforting because I do such weird things for a job. You know, I like walking out and trying to guess what you might be entertained by. And so sometimes to comfort myself, what I like to do, try this. You get a number, right? Just any number, doesn't matter what it is. And you add 15% GST to it, right? So the first number's A, and I think this is how it works. And the second number's B. So you add 15% to it, you get B. And then if you multiply B by 3 and divide it by 23, you get C. And if you subtract C from B, do you know what you get? You get A. Oh, God. Do you want me to run through that again? Okay, so you get... Because you've got your number, you've got your number, and then you add your 15% to it. But then it's a magical thing. If you multiply that whole number by 3, divide it by 23, but subtract it from the second number, you get the first number, and it happens every time. Every time you do it, whatever your number you choose. It's amazing. I love it. I love economics. I'm really good at it. That's all I've got, judges. You better have finished. Can't do any more numbers than that. God, Mervin's an accountant. He'll be going, oh my God, she's hopeless. No, it's good. I love a spreadsheet. All right, our next presenter is Ingrid Jones. Her thesis is Reimagining Disability Towards Learning Disability Pride. And it's about using the concept of pride. And Ingrid has worked collaboratively with learning disabled participants to challenge the ideas of disability as a problem and explore moving towards an affirmative view of disability. So, again, you fabulous people, do it. Bang those hands against each other and welcome Ingrid Jones.
If you are lucky enough, one day you'll become disabled. You heard right, I said lucky. Disability is one of the certainties of life that we will all encounter, either through age, through life's adventures, or through birth. In the latest census, 24% of our population, that's 1 in 4 New Zealanders, identified as having a disability. But how many of these people would consider themselves lucky? Will you consider yourself lucky? We hold this view that disability is not normal. It's a problem that we must fix, cure, overcome, and eliminate. But why? How useful is it to think about something that will happen to every single one of us as a problem, rather than embracing it as a part of life? Your life can be enriched by being disabled. You will be presented with challenges and new perspective, unimagined experiences, new relationships, and, research keeps proving, you will be just as happy as everyone else. We need to think differently about disability. So how do we do this? Other rights movements have shown us that what first has to be there for a rights movement to take hold is pride. People need to let go of the shame in being who they are as a gay, black or disabled person and come together to develop a sense of pride because of who they are. Pride is so crucial. But why did it sound so weird when I said you'll be lucky to be disabled? Why is it that disabled people are only expected to be proud when they overcome their disability, become independent, and live an ordinary life? I contend that it is only when disabled people can say to the world, you know, I'm okay as I am. I'm great just as I am, that they will have a solid ground to fight this belief that there is something not normal and wrong with them. But this change needs to come from disabled people, and I think intellectually disabled people are the best place to start. I want to foster an intellectually disabled way of researching where participants help drive what we do using participatory action research. This means that I will research collaboratively with, not on, a group of intellectually disabled people where through a series of hui, we will do 3 things. First, we will look at the language used to talk about disability, because language fundamentally shapes how we think and talk about the world. Second, we will look at why we think disability is a problem. And third, we will look at pride and whether it is a useful tool for changing the way we think about disability. Because it's only when disabled people, when all of us stop trying to be normal and living an ordinary life, to walk like a normal person, talk like a normal person, and instead say, who I am is okay, who I am is awesome, that we will really have a solid ground to change the way disability is perceived, and henceforth demand that the world changes to stop exclusion. Because if we're all lucky enough to become disabled, doesn't this matter for all of us?
That was Ingrid Jones. What a fantastic thesis and what a lovely presentation. It's getting hard now, isn't it?
The University of Waikato, where the world is going.